Hey everyone, today I am going to be doing a LEGO review. This review is for the 2016 Ultimate Collector Series set Assault on Hoth. Its number is 75098, recommended for ages 12 and up, comes with 2,141 pieces and a good amount of minifigures, 2 big figs, 2 droids, and I think 10 real minifigures. I'll be going through, some of the bits of this set and my overall thoughts. Here is the trench. Now, this trench actually looks pretty nice. Here we have one of these turrets. It's one of the anti-personnel turrets. It has these 2 spring-loaded shooters. Now, some people don't like these. I think they're okay. And you just shoot them off. I won't shoot it very far, but you just kind of push on it and okay, never mind. I can get that later. And so here we have, a dude right here and a dude there who's holding one of these guns, which are pretty cool. You kind of can angle these a little bit, which is pretty cool. Then there's this turret, which I really like, the anti-vehicle turret, which is, a dish. And I just really like the overall look of it. I like its dish. I don't mind this big bulk, which is actually a 6-shooter. And I will shoot at the door. I won't shoot all 6, but I'll shoot 1. That bounced off that chair, but I just think that it's overall a pretty cool looking gun. Now here are the doors of the base. There's another one of those anti-personnel turrets. That's the ion cannon, which I will go through separately. Here's a little lookout, which is something that we've never gone before in a type of set like this, and it is not from the movie, but the designers thought it'd be kind of cool. And right here's the rebel officer, and see, there he is right there with his mustache. And there's actually a little mechanism where if you put him all the way up, I'll actually take you kind of inside the base. So here it is, and you pull this little, lever, I guess, and just kind of locks it up in place, and here just is kind of keeping a lookout on things. Since we're inside, I'll go over what is all inside. Here's a little repair/feeding pen. Here's a Tauntaun where he's eating. There's Han right there. Now I will go over the minifigures separately, but I just, want to point some of them out. Here's this little crane, which I think is pretty cool. You just kind of move it around, swivel it, and you can actually pick these little crates up. Hold on. There, you see that? You can just pull it up. It does take, skill, but I've gotten pretty good at it, so I think that I'm okay at it. I know it's frustrating for some, but I think it's a pretty neat thing. Now I'll move the snow speeder out of the way. Now here's the control room. Now here is a really good looking K3PO. I just love him. I like the little detailing he has on his torso. He has 2 red dots here. His eyes are yellow. He has a little bit of detailing on the back, which is pretty cool. I don't know why, but the quality's kind of fuzzy. I hope that doesn't stop you guys from enjoying this review, though, because I don't want to have to redo this review. A little astromech droid. I think his name is R3A2. He's a new droid, at least for me. He's a new figure in general. I don't remember him at all from the movie, but it's definitely R3. Then I think it's A2. He has a transparent head, which is very cool. And just put him back here. And there is Torrin Farr, who looks nothing like Torrin Farr, trust me. And there's this really cool, but kind of small control area. It has a very good sticker detail, right? There, it's on the other side. And these are extra missiles for some of the spring-loaded shooters. And I forgot to mention there's a extra stack of studs for the dish that's right there. And what's cool is that you can take both the control area and the repair bay away from the base and like kind of separate it. See, there are some little Technic pins there, so you can just snap it back in place if you want to. And I'll move this thing out of the way. Actually, I'll show it to you. It's a little, like, vehicle that holds the crates. There's the driver. It has one little sticker, and it has wheels. Now, I'll show you what's actually inside this crate. Hold on. There is a binocular. The officer is holding another pair, and inside the crate that the crane is holding, which I'll actually take off, are two tiny blasters, and I will show them to you guys right here. So, you see that? I'll just put these back. Sorry, a notification came on my phone. It said low battery. I hate it when it says that. But it's on low power mode, which kind of helps, but it kind of doesn't. So, yeah, I'll just move this out of the way. Whoa, I accidentally shot a thing from the snowspeeder because it has shooters too, which I'll go through later. And this will be very hard with just one hand, but I think I can give it a try. Oh, that's part of it. Hold on, I'm breaking something. I'll just cut away. So here it is off of the base. I had to cut away in order to do it, but I think I can put it back normally. Never mind, I'll have to cut away again. Now, another kind of piece of machinery, I'll move the crane out of the way, is this hose/vacuum, I guess, and you can, like, pretend to clean up stuff, or you could use it as a hose and maybe fuel up the snow speeder. And here's one of the coolest features. You can open and close the doors with this big white knob, or you can use that knob if you want to, but this big white knob is what's recommended. And you can actually kind of twist this a little bit farther, but it's not really causing any stress, which is very smart for Lego to do. And, sorry, now we can move on to the snow speeder. Now, this snow speeder looks really cool. And here you have your two pilots. That's Wedge Antilles, and that's Wes Jansen. And their blasters are in the middle. And they have some really good stickers for the, like, control panels. It's, with the poor quality, it's hard to see there and there. But if you guys have the set or have seen images of it, you should already know what it looks like. And underneath it are these spring-loaded missiles. They're just the same as the ones on the anti-personnel turret, and there's this tiny little stud gun in the back. Now, I will shoot this at my thumb. I actually kind of caught it, but you get the point of it. Just put this back in. This is like a turret, so you can move it around and angle it. And here's your tow cable. Now, there are no AT-ATs in this set. I will be getting one off Amazon, so it'll be more fun for me to play with. But I still think that it's cool to leave it in there, even with no AT-AT. And just put this back here. Now we move on to the generator. Now, here's the generator. Now, I think it looks pretty good, but if you're a fan of Star Wars, you know there should be 4 lobes, not 3. But they do look pretty nice. I like the snow bank around them. And there's a pretty neat feature where if you push this lever, they all go flying, kind of to resemble it being blown up by the AT-AT, which I think is pretty cool. I feel like they could have, still kept the whole explodey thing, but just to please fans, they should have added the 4th one. Now here is the Wampa Cave. I have no idea why this is in the set, but here's your Wampa. He has some very nice fur details. He has, these horns. He has, black eyes, mouth, nose. He has these big arms that are attached with Technic pieces. And here is Luke hanging upside down. And now some of these figures have double faces. Han's double face is, like he has a smile and kind of serious face. It's kind of same with Torin Farr. But Luke, has like a kind of a smirk. But right now he has a beaten up face to resemble him being attacked by the Wampa. And I do appreciate the detailing for this. And I'll scooch this over a little bit. So if you push this thing, like if you angle this properly, you can resemble Luke using the Force to shoot out his lightsaber, which I think is neat. If you want to have it close to the base, there are also Technic pieces used to put this next to the base. Oops, the lightsaber went out. But yeah, they're just these Technic pieces that you just pop in, and yeah, I don't know why they added that. And here is the ion cannon. This, I think, is the last of the Rebels side, and I just love the ion cannon. You can angle up and down. It has very good ball-like shape, and there's a little cockpit where you can put someone in there, which I think is pretty cool. Another notification. And there's a very good sticker, as if, this dude is targeting the ion cannon. I'll probably charge this after this review. And it does have a nice action feature. It's meant to be tilted upwards, but you can try and shoot it like this. The only problem is if you do it, it'll tilt up. So I'll try and hold it while still using the feature. And so it has the classic spring-loaded shooters, and you just pull this lever in the back, and it kind of has a realistic shooting feature where it kind of shoots in succession, and I think it's pretty cool. And you can actually remove the ion cannon from the base if you wanted to. See, there's a little pin right, there, and you can also do it with that turret, but I don't think that will be necessary. But what I don't like about the ion cannon, what everyone does like about it, is this. Just look at that. There's green, blue, yellow, red, a red rubber band. This is just it's like eyeball cancer, pretty much. But I feel like they totally could have kept this cannon the same. They still could have kept this, cool little feature if they had used proper colors and not, every color of the rainbow. That is pretty disappointing, I have to say. Here is what's included for the Imperials. Here's a little speeder bike with a snowtrooper in it. You can, kind of fly it around. I kind of like doing this, kind of. It's a pretty cool build. It does have two stickers, actually. And I think this little piece right here is supposed to be its gun. And I really like the handlebars to make it look like that he's pushing forward to, accelerate. And here's this very good-looking E-Whip blaster. I kind of added these rocks out to represent a little trench, because me and my parents like to battle with this set. Now, in the back, behind me, I have a homemade AT-ST, the First Order Snowspeeder, and a small Star Destroyer. And like I said, I'll be getting an AT-AT soon. But here's the E-Whip blaster. I actually have the Snowtrooper holding onto these pieces. I think I'm the only person to come up with that, at least that I know of. If not, you guys can let me know. And I kind of have his gun holding on there. But I forgot to mention that both this E-Whip and the Rebels heavy blasters have these very cool rollerblade / car pieces. With poor quality, it's really hard to see, but like I said, if you look up images of it, you will know. And there's a tiny little stud shooter, which I think is pretty integrated, actually, and I Just love it. And watch you just push down on it and shoot it. It's kind of like the one from the snow speeder, and there's this pretty neat power pack, and it actually comes with extra studs for the stud shooter. So here are my overall thoughts of this set. Some pretty nice details. I like the play features. This is my very first Hoth set, so I don't have anything to compare it to, which is why I got this. Plus, it was so big and had a lot of things to offer and a couple new things. But there are a lot of problems with this set. As usual, like if you've heard stuff about this set, there is a lot of controversy about this set and how this should not be an Ultimate Collector Series set. And I can totally understand that. And like I said, the back of the ion cannon's ugly. The Wampa Cave is a little unnecessary. Torn Far does not look like Torn Far. And also, the two pilots are named differently, but they have the exact same faces. And they have, two faces, but they're all the same. And that is a little thing that bothers me. There should be 4 of those. And this is called Assault on Hoth, but is this really an assault? Which is why, if you have this set, or any other sets, you should add on to make it an assault. But overall, I still think this is a pretty good set. I actually really like it. I would give this set like 3 out of 5 stars. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was my first LEGO review, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.